11 o'clock. So it drops off about 1,000 feet, just a mile offshore. So the feeding area is not necessarily over the canyon, it's over the edge where it drops from shallower water to deeper water. So we're going to stay here for a little bit and watch the whales. Again, they're coming up on both sides of the boat.
Oh my God.
That's not whales. What is that?
Those are dolphins.
Dolphins. Oh, there's one right in front of us.
Are they dolphins and sea?
So we're first going to focus on this group of sea lions up ahead of us at our 1 o'clock, so right side of the boat. And there comes the whale. So I mentioned to you guys one of my favorite things to see here in the summertime, and we don't see it every year, is the sea lions feeding together with the humpback whales. So I know you don't get to see that in many parts of the world. You can find humpback whales around the world, but not everywhere you find humpbacks you find California sea lions.
Wow.
So it's quite interesting to see how they feed together. You'll notice one of the whales was headed one direction, the other two were headed the other direction. And basically what they're doing when they're feeding is they're circling. And they're circling the prey, and they're condensing the prey. So humpback whales and sea lions are cooperative feeders. So they'll try to condense the prey, and that way they can feed more efficiently, getting more fish in their mouth at one time. Sea lions, of course, are just catching one fish at a time. But whales, baleen whales, are trying to get as much food in their mouth in one gulp as they possibly can. And then they swallow them whole. So beautiful look at several humpback whales just fluking up.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
One's right in front of us.
Oh, she's right. It's right here.
Jellyfish.
Mincemeat. Rudder connected.
He's 10 breaths since we saw him.
Noticing in the water what are called egg yolk jellies. A beautiful one on the left side, so you might want to check it out. Left side at 9 o'clock is a beautiful jelly, but you'll see more of them, so you don't need to rush over there. But they're called egg yolk jellies, and we're seeing lots of them right now. We get lots of different types of jellies, and different times we'll see more of one than the other.
Sea lions. Something ahead. Another lion.
Yeah, so if we could not block the railing, make sure we let everybody down the railing over there on the right side. That would be really helpful. There's lots of room on the railing. So if you guys could make sure not to block that area so other people can come through.
Whoa! Oh! Holy!
I didn't get a good of that.
Look it!
And there's another one. Wow. Look at all those sea lions.
Go sea lions, go sea lions, go sea lions, go sea lions, go sea lions.
Here, take this second. Can I give you the
The
camera?
where's that coming together?
Take shots.
Look at this 5.
No, I'll give you the other one. Strap, please.
Yes, please. Strap on.
Look at that. Wow.
So we have quite a few whales next to us, right up at our 12 o'clock now, and also on the right
one way
side
out there,
with
too.
sea lions.
Oh, there's some out there.
I think the whale got them.
Mile maybe?
The whale might have got them.
Feet. I see him.
The whale's killing all the sea lions.
No, the whale's not. They're hunting fish, apparently.
Yeah, so pretty incredible start to our trip today. Anybody want to say how many whales they think are right here?
50,000.
No, right next to us, I mean, within our view. There's probably about 10 in this group. Oh, that was good. Some whale breath. Did you guys smell that? I got a whiff of whale breath. I am serious. We can smell them this time of year. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite things out here too. So anyway, back to humpback whales. Humpback whales are a type of baleen whale, so they're filter feeding whales. They are the 5th largest. As you know, they get to be from about the size of our boat, about 45 feet, to up to about 60 feet. And they're all black on top, as you saw. They all have dorsal fins. We do have some more humpbacks coming up ahead of us. They all have a dorsal fin and a bit of a hump in front of that dorsal fin, which is how they get the name humpback whale. But you'll notice a little variation from one whale to the next in that dorsal fin. Also, they'll typically come up a few times in a row and you'll see their blow or their spout. It's basically the exhalation of the whales. So they're going down to feed or to travel, and when they come up, they need to exhale and take a breath. And then they'll typically, when they're going on that longer dive, they will typically fluke up. And fluking up is when they raise their tail fins. Up here at 1 o'clock, you'll see all the sea lions coming up. The whales will probably be up right after them. So the sea lions kind of follow the whales around, and so they're good to follow if you want to figure out where the whales are going to come up next. So again, we're focusing with the right side of the boat. So if you're not getting a good look on the left, make your way over to the right.
Two of them. 3. 4?
Yeah, they're aiming toward us
Oh
now,
my goodness.
Grace.
Oh, wow. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is amazing.
Epic.
It's epic. Yes, this is epic.
Finally using the term.
Look how close it is. We're what, 30 feet from that thing? Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, I need that.
They're gonna dive under us and coming out the other side.
Wish you could see him underneath.
Okay, so we're going to turn around now and go home because we really can't top that. That's pretty magical. There aren't many boats either that will turn off their engines, so it's so cool to be able to hear them. So you're right, they might come up on the left side or they might come up on the right. When there are some others coming up on the left side now at 11 o'clock. But those really close ones, the best way to know where they're going to come up is when you start seeing the sea lions coming up, because those sea lions are following them around. So that was pretty incredible. They were just following the fish, and it happened to be in our direction. In fact, sometimes they'll push the fish towards the boat, and that's another way to condense the food. So pretty incredible.
Daddy, are we really going back?
Yes.
Dad.
So the fish that they're going for are anchovies. So humpback whales feed on different types of prey. A lot of people know that baleen whales
she's
eat
kidding.
plankton, and it's
We got a ways
true.
to go.
They will feed on krill, which are a type of zooplankton or animal plankton. Right now we don't have a lot of krill right here. What we have is a lot of fish. So humpbacks feed on krill as well as small schooling fish. And in our area, that's generally anchovies or sardines. But if you go to the East Coast, it's often sand lands. If you go up to Alaska, it's often herring. So different types of small schooling fish. I did have a question earlier before we got on the boat, what's the sort of seasons of the whales in Monterey Bay? So in the summertime is our peak for humpback whales and other whales that come here to feed. So those include blue whales and fin whales and minke whales. Those are all in the same family.